on the right was only whereby you can only go straight, suddenly turn left. So imagine if I were to go straight, langgar. This guy came down and started shouting and then point middle finger at me. Hi everyone, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and this is
ROD.
Realtors of Duty, where we talk about everything under the sun except
real estate.
Now, today we're going to talk about something that's very angry.
Why so angry? We laugh, then now so angry.
Yeah, we want to be a bit more emotional. Because Singaporeans are very emotional people.
Tell me about it.
Okay, Michelle, do you do road rage? I see your laughter. Guilty already.
Wait, what is road rage?
Okay, for me I would think like, for example, always high beaming aggressively. Or honking, why? Especially Singaporeans, they love to honk. Yeah, or some people they like to do tailgating. Very dangerous though, actually. Yeah, and then I cannot take it when people start to point middle finger or wind down the window and then start to scold you or like spout vulgarities and that kind of thing. Very scary, you know. Creates a very intimidating environment.
Yes. I'm guilty.
So do you?
Okay,
I see that after just now, I know it already.
Okay, let me explain myself.
Okay, I'm hearing.
So my road rage, right, is an internal road rage. Meaning, okay, let me explain. When I drive, I met a funny driver who drives, example, expressway at 80, okay, or 90, goes at 60, 70, that kind. On the most inner lane. And there's no cars in front.
Okay.
I'll be like, I'll drive on my own now. Yeah, I'll keep talking and then I'll keep scolding, then I'll drive past and cut across.
And I nyam non-stop.
Yeah, I'll nyam non-stop. So it's more towards, that's why I say it's an inner road rage, but not the external. I don't go down and, alright, I don't wind down window and scold, I don't point middle finger, I'll just, yeah.
In a way, I can understand because road hogging is quite frustrating sometimes.
Yes,
right?
especially when there's no car in front, right? That's how jams actually form up. Especially when you're in the most inner lane, whereby you're supposed to travel at one of the fastest speed.
One lah, because you're the
correct,
first lane,
correct.
Right?
Then you met one brave guy. I don't know why. A brave person who just starts driving at 60, 70 with no cars in front. You won't road rage, man. Wow, the inside is like boiling. It's like I need to rush, you know, and then 80, 90 already not very fast already. Then now you come up with a 60, 70. Wow, why you cannot go to the next lane? You know your lane, you are going slower than the center lane.
It's like you must go and take bus one lah.
Yeah, like, oh my god, can you just move? So I'm a bit guilty lah. Then I will cut right in front of that person and then just drive off. So sometimes when I do that, maybe that car behind will suddenly wake up. I'm a bit too slow. Then I realize when I see my rear mirror, right, they will actually move to the They will move to the center.
Oh, okay. Maybe because they are also thinking about other things or talking or engaged in other things lah. So they didn't notice that they are road hogging maybe.
But I mean, you can see, right, the car on your left, right, has been passing by you. Unless you're telling me you're so focused on the road in front, your side, your tunnel vision, and then your side, you can't see anything, that kind. But if not, you can start seeing that, you know, the cars on your left, it has been overtaking you. Then it's not right already, isn't it? Something is very wrong here. Yeah, so I would say that this kind of driver is not very sing-mok lah. Then naturally,
people who are behind them, they'll be a bit angry.
Yeah. That's what causes jam, I feel.
Then another one is people who for example, they don't signal and then they suddenly turn and then they brake or whatever. You know, or change lane.
Speaking of this, over the weekends, I was okay. So you know there are two lanes, right? This is 小路 the small roads. Okay. There are two lanes, so we are supposed to turn left. So the left lane is supposed to turn left, right?
Okay.
And then the right lane is supposed to go straight, right?
Okay.
So what happened was, the left lane you can turn left or go straight.
Okay.
So I was contemplating whether to turn left or go straight. So regardless whether I turn left or go straight, doesn't matter, right?
You're on that lane, like,
Yeah, because I was on that lane already, So I was glad I decided to turn left. You know why? Because this car on the right was only whereby you can only go straight, suddenly turn left. So imagine if I were to go straight, langgai.
Very dangerous.
Exactly, right? And this person never on signal, nothing, you know. And that lane I was supposed to only go straight. You are not supposed to turn left one. I still have the CCTV. Anyway. So it was actually very dangerous. Yeah, so then you meet this kind of driver. What
Confirm what angry because especially if it almost caused an accident.
Exactly.
Imagine their fault and then becomes like you also have to be liable for it.
Correct. Then not only that, I have to repair my car. I have to spend time handling all these kind of situations.
Very mafan one.
Correct. I mean, then this kind of driver, then after that, this driver turned left already, right? Still go in front of me some more, leh. Then we have to go one big roundabout, right? Then he like, I'm like, I don't know, I want to road rage. It's like, just now you almost caused me to have an accident. Now you're in front of me, don't know to turn left, to turn right. I don't know what you're trying to do. And then the car in front of you is getting further and further and further and further away from you. And you're getting slower and slower and slower. Yeah, like, you're wasting my time, really. You get what I mean? Of course, that few seconds doesn't really matter. It's just that
when you're already in a rush, right?
Yeah.
You will feel even more impatient.
Correct. And at that point of time, it's actually quite late already. I just want to go back and sleep. Then now you're doing this to me. I'm like, what's wrong with you? You get what I mean? Yeah,
Correct.
so how to not road rage?
Understandable. Because I think a lot of road rages happen when they are inexperienced drivers, for example. Or like drivers that just don't know the road very well.
Yes.
I can understand because some
understand
Singapore roads can be quite confusing.
Actually, I think Singapore roads are very clear already.
Really?
You drive overseas, example, our neighboring country only. The expressway here. One turn, you can have 3 different turns. Then you're like, huh?
And someone once you turn, you don't go where already.
Exactly, right. So I think Singapore road is actually very easy to understand really. I guess a lot of you guys who actually drive overseas will agree with me that Singapore roads are actually very easy to navigate.
Okay, I don't drive a lot in Singapore, but I do know that there are some roads in Singapore that is really very confusing. So one of it is around the Braddell area.
Yeah, I agree.
You wrong lane, you don't go where already.
I totally agree. That one is also something that I always try to avoid that area because you have one here, then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes. Then I understand. Yes, I agree.
I hate that road.
But in general,
it's quite clear,
and it's very smooth to drive. So I would say that actually, in fact, right, I feel that Singapore, driving in Singapore is a luxury because you have very smoothened out roads. You don't have a lot of bumps, a lot of potholes and stuff like this. So it's actually very comfortable to drive in Singapore. And it could be also because it's so smooth in Singapore that it causes us to, the tolerance level to be very low.
Okay. Especially I think in Singapore, right, we are all very fast paced.
Correct.
We want to get to places very quickly. We want to do things fast. And imagine my Google Map only tell me I can be there in 20 minutes, but suddenly I take 30 minutes to go there. Then it affects my entire day schedule.
Correct.
Then naturally, I think a lot of us will be like very annoyed by it.
Yes.
And it will definitely affect our mood one way or another.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like for myself, right, sometimes I'll ask myself, why I'm so angry? Because I don't like to be angry. I guess no one likes to be angry, right? Because when angry, you don't feel good about it. It affects people around you.
Yes, it affects your entire day.
Correct. So sometimes, right? I mean, as I age, okay, when sometimes certain people, the way they drive, Or when there's a jam, I'll tell myself, slow down a bit,
Mm.
you know, or maybe this person is trying to, like say road rage, right, tailgate me because I'm a little bit slower, or maybe there's a car in front of me and I don't want to go too close to them because I find that, this driver is not very stable. When you see drivers like that, then you'll be like, okay, I need to keep a distance from this guy. Yeah. So then some drivers will road rage already because behind me, then it got
so
a
what
distance.
You want?
Yeah, that kind of thing. Then to me, I'll tell myself, it's okay, don't be so angry. Maybe this driver needs to rush to somewhere, maybe an emergency or something like this.
Always give a benefit of doubt, be kinder
Correct.
a bit. Yeah.
Correct. But I also do understand why Singaporeans are so angry. Yes, angry is this because we have people who take things for granted whereby they don't signal.
Yes. Actually, I hate that the most.
Yes. And then suddenly just cut in to the lane. Yeah. And then I have the habit of saying thank you one. So every time I cut in the lane, right, I will always on my signal. I'll cut in and then I'll say thank you. Although I don't know whether the person behind sees it or not. But I'll say thank you. At least to me,
it's a gesture.
Yeah, it's a gesture. Yeah, correct. And I try to use as little high beam, or rather, I'll try to use high beam first before I horn. I'll only horn when it's really very dangerous, like the one that I tell you that he's not supposed to turn, and they turn.
You need to awake.
Yeah, correct.
Alert
because
them that
that really almost caused an accident. If I were just to try to go straight instead of turning left, it will sure accident one because he's just right next to me and he's turning when I am supposed to. When I was turning at the same time, it's right next to me. So even if I were to jam brake, right, sure hit one. Yeah, it was that close. Yeah, that's when I will horn. So because of all this kind of people who take things for granted, it's okay one, I just turn, I don't care, that kind of thing.
That's when a lot of accidents happen because they'll be like, another car will give way to me.
Correct.
And things like that. So I really hate it when, for example, sometimes there's roadblocks and then people need to move in, right? So from far, actually, you can see there's a roadblock. But they don't want to start to move in. They want to go all the way to the front. Then they start to slowly cut into it, which is it's not wrong. It is okay. But I think you need to see whether the distance allows you to cut in. Imagine it doesn't allow you to cut in and you immediately still insist to squeeze, right? It can potentially cause an accident also.
I feel that you need to on your signal. That's very important. Even though it's a must for you to cut in, right? To move in, right? I feel that
it's an indication lah.
Correct. So you need to at least have, out of courtesy, right? You still need to on your signal and let people know that, hey, I need to cut into this lane. It's not by chance, but at least I still make an effort to tell. So I always have this policy that I have this principle in me that as long as you on a signal, I will let you pass. But if you don't on your signal, I don't let you pass. Because I feel that unless you really damn garang you really don't care about accident and just kiong in then I lan that kind of thing. But if not, I will always let those who on signal go in, because I feel that at least you bother to on your signal and indicate that you want to cut in. Yeah, then I don't see why is it that I shouldn't let you cut in.
The worst are the ones that drive fast and just suddenly cut in.
Yes, that one can potentially cause a very big accident. I think that is quite serious.
It's like you suddenly cut in, the people behind don't even have time to go and slow down and brake. And even if they do brake, maybe it causes I don't know how many cars jam and
correct. So,
accident. Yeah.
But have you thought why do these people are so kanchong?
Stress.
Other than that,
I would say that because we live in such a fast-paced city, right? We want to do things fast. So if anything that doesn't go to our way, right, we just get very annoyed easily. Because we have so many things going on in our life, and having people cutting into our lanes is something that we don't want to talk about, don't want to think about at all. Yeah.
But I feel that regardless whatever it is, right, it shouldn't end up in a situation whereby you come out and start fighting each other.
Oh, that's...
I think that one damn 夸张leh.
Unnecessary, honestly.
I met one, right, that... Can I share this? I met one situation, right, whereby we were looking for parking lots.
Okay.
So this person, right? Okay, because you know sometimes you have to wait. Okay, like example, this one whole lane of parking lots, right?
Okay.
Okay, this car stopped further behind,
Okay.
and I stopped further in front,
Mm.
and I come later.
Okay.
Just nice,
Mm.
this car right behind of me came out.
Okay.
Then it's just right behind of me,
Yeah,
ma.
of course you will take it.
Yeah, so I take it lor.
Mm.
Then after I take it, right, this guy came down and start shouting and then point middle finger at me. I'm like,
Damn.
because when I drive in that time, right, you have one whole stretch in front of you. You could have moved forward, right? Then I mean, you don't want to move forward. Then I also need to move for parking lot, right? I mean, you can't assume that this
whole stretch is yours,
it's yours, right? So naturally, I hang on, you know that.
It's a bit like you go to a hawker center. You only chop the places that you're standing around
within your reach, right? You can't possibly walk in and then say, this whole area is mine.
Or like whichever first table is mine next.
Correct. Unless you go for a restaurant. But if not, it's very hard for you to determine, like saying that, I chopped this whole place, that is mine, you know, that kind. So then
unless you are saying that both of you are waiting in the same area, then okay, yes, I will say that if the person is there first, then I will let him go first.
Yeah, correct.
But if it's such a long alley, then honestly, you sway lah.
Yeah, correct. So
yeah.
when I come down and start scolding and then point middle finger, then I just stare at him then I do my things, take out, then I open the door, then I walk off.
Actually, you know, this is the reason why I feel that Singapore drivers are very scary. So even though I have a license, right, I don't really like to drive in Singapore because I feel that Singaporean drivers are just not as kind as people who are overseas. You know, for example, honking. Like when you go overseas, right, people's honk, right, is like really to like warn you, you know, or tell you that they are here, you know, that kind of thing. But Singapore one, right, it just feels very personal. Like when they honk out, I feel like they're gonna scold me.
Okay,
you know?
I feel that this is the difference between a big country and a small country. This is what I feel personally, because I mean I drive overseas also. But what happens is, because overseas, right, from one end, okay, from maybe your starting point, right, to your destination, right, takes about 1 hour. Some even takes about 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
So they are very used to driving long hours. Okay, so like what you mentioned just now, like 20 minutes. Then suddenly, just because of one small little jam, it goes up to 30 minutes. And that 10 minutes is actually very crucial. And because we are very fast paced, right? So everything has to be in a very tense situation. It's not like when you're overseas, right? People are very used to driving 1 hour, at least 1 hour to go home. So to them, okay, 1 hour, actually not much difference, that 1-2 minutes. But if you talk about 3-4 minutes in 15 minutes or 20 minutes, is actually a very crucial to it. Yeah, so maybe that's why to them, right, you know, never mind, I just let this car pass lor. What's the point of honking? You know, just drive slowly. Yeah, I feel that this actually makes a difference.
Where Singapore is like, by right, you know, it's such a small place, I can get home in 20 minutes.
Correct.
How come now I need 30 minutes to go home?
Yeah, you don't say 30 minutes, even just another 3 more minutes extra out, you'll be like...
Actually, even when we look at Google Maps, right, when we see which route we want to take, right, we will just pick the shortest route.
Correct.
Even though it could just be 1 to 2 minutes difference.
Yeah, actually to us, for me, I feel a difference on that. When I drive in Singapore and I drive in overseas, right, when I drive in Singapore, right, that 1-2 minutes stresses me a lot. I always go for the shortest one. Yeah. Unless you're telling me I need to go through the toll, that cost me like $10, that kind of thing. Okay, then I'll avoid. But if not, you know, if I have to find, I always just find the shortest route. Then if suddenly jam only out, then my whole face will change. Sian.
Internally raging.
Yeah, internally raging already. Sian. You know, because it's like, oh my god. It's supposed to go, you know, we are so used to having very smooth traffic. Then suddenly, walao, this jam like that, 3 minutes, oh my god. But you know, because I feel that in overseas, right, like when I was in Korea, their jam can easily go up to 8 hours on it. And people there are very chill, like 8 hours.
It's like normal.
Normal. It's normal to them. It's their daily life already. It's something that they are very used to. But to us, imagine just jam for 5 minutes only. You're like, wow, jam now, I need message, sorry, I will be late because jam, you know, that kind of thing. But in Indonesia, it's a norm. Or even in Malaysia, have you tried the Malaysia morning jam, peak hour jam? My goodness, I have friends, they start work at 9, they have to leave home at 7. Because they take 2 hours to reach office because of the jam and distance.
That's crazy.
And it's a norm to them. That's why when they drive to Singapore, they're very chillax one. Yeah.
To them, it's like, here it's very fast.
Yeah, it's very fast.
Yeah.
But to them, back in their country, right? It's very fast already. You know, that 2 hours is 2 hours. It's a norm to them already. Yeah.
Which is why I think there's a difference between the drivers in Singapore and the drivers overseas. And also because of our expectations in different countries.
True.
Like, I think when we go overseas to drive, we won't expect like that few minutes to have much effect, right?
Because when we are overseas, I think we are more of a
More
holiday.
chill, yes. We're not so stressed, you know.
Yeah.
We just want to chill, take it slow.
Correct.
Yeah, so it really can't, sometimes it really boils down to our mental health lah.
Yes, true. I totally agree. So, you know, guys, take it slow, take it calm. You know, don't.
If any people do think that it's dangerous, yes, they are at fault, but also, you know,
calm yourself down.
Yeah, give them the benefit of doubt. Maybe they really are in a rush. I don't know, go hospital, go in a rush to, I don't know what lah. But
I come to understand this because when I was younger, I always feel that why are you rushing so fast? Why you 赶着去投胎 you know, in Chinese there's this word.
I always like to see that.
Yeah, 赶着去投胎. But then, as we start to age, right, and we realize that sometimes it could be very crucial in terms of life saving. You know, like because there was once I was rushing to a hospital, and when the roads are really jammed up and no one is really, you know, especially the inner lane, right, you could have like because every second counts when you're in danger. So, you know, if let's say that road has been cleared up and we can move faster ahead, someone's life could be saved. So they might not be in an ambulance because the ambulance might be stuck somewhere.
Correct.
So, bopian, you have cars. So, sometimes certain cars, they just, you know, they are rushing or they high beaming or harming. I'll just say, okay, I'll just let them go because to me, I feel that like benefit of doubt, you wouldn't know. Maybe someone is, you know, having a life-threatening situation inside the car.
Correct. It's not like they're going to print out a paper and say, I need to go to the hospital.
Exactly.
So, yeah, always give them a benefit of doubt lah. It's always okay to be kinder to other people. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't categorize different car brands lah.
Oh my, yes, I always go out, right? Then whenever I'm in the cars of like whether my friends or like taxis, right? When I see certain things, right, people will be like, oh, 这个 confirm 是 Mercedes, 这个 confirm 是 BMW 的。
You know what I hate most or not? You know, sometimes maybe in the last, maybe 10, 20 years ago, right? They have this stigma of female drivers.
Oh yes.
So it's like, you know, female drivers, right? Yeah, 这个一定是女孩子驾车.
Yeah.
Not true, okay? You know,
there are also male drivers that are very
exactly right. Then there was a period of time, right? Me and my friends would say, 那个前面不是女孩子驾车，就是老昂哥驾车. But then we realized, no, it's actually a young man.
Oh,
okay.
Damn.
So do not stigmatize. Yeah, because 我很讨厌的. Sometimes you know, because the car that I drive is a bit big lah. Today I managed to hook into a parallel parking within like 3 times in, you know, that kind of thing. The in front of the car, the in front car and the behind car, right, is all at the white line only. So basically my lot is very small. Then when I get off that time, people look at me.
How do you get in?
So don't stigmatize women. I think nowadays a lot of women drivers are very good.
Yes.
Okay, I think more importantly is, you know, those P plates, all this, sometimes you need to give them a bit of space to experience.
I mean, they just fast driving, give them some chance.
All of us has been through that phase.
Yes.
Yeah, so we try to be calm and, you know, be
a bit more gracious.
Correct.
Yeah, so just smile and just let them go, get on with life.
I try lah. I try to road rage inside. Then I internalize it and say that it's okay. It's okay. I self-console myself. It's okay. Let's be more gracious.
Yes.
Let's be more calm. I still got appointment later. Let's not be so angry.
Smile, be kind. People be kind to you. Things will get better.
So if let's say you're having road rage, please save this podcast Okay? And then hear this last sentence and then you just use it as mantra. Let's be kind, let's be gracious, let's be happy. Okay, this person is rushing is because maybe there's something emergency going on. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Let them have the
Please look out for our podcast on Spotify also and download and then use this mantra.
Yeah, just put it on repeat.
No lah, but I'm serious. You know, sometimes we just need to be a little bit more gracious and more calm. Yeah, because I realized that a lot of, on the news you're also seeing a lot of this kind of situation, whereby a lot of fights also actually happen.
Yes.
Because of road rage. You know, some very careless, very impulsive drivers that almost cause people to get into accident. So when you're on the receiving end, you at that moment you'll be frustrated, you'll be angry, and that's when you want to scold that person. Yeah, I can understand that also.
Maybe we're all human, so we definitely understand.
Correct. But it's just that sometimes calm down a bit, and then maybe, try to be more gracious lah.
You're not really going to get anything out of it by scolding the other person also. What's done, been done.
Yes, correct. So, and please do not judge people
based on their coverage.
Yes.
And whether they are female or male.
Yes, it's really true leh, Sometimes, especially because I drive quite a big car, right? Then when people ask me, what car you drive? I say I drive the car. Wow, you can drive that car, you sure or not? Why cannot? It's also a car. As long as you know how big your circumference is, you can gauge and stuff like this. What's wrong with it? And I love driving big cars. I cannot. Comfortable, right? Imagine now I drive a small car. I can't imagine myself sitting in that car and start driving. I can't.
Okay. So I think road rage is a very common thing in Singapore, and I don't think we can totally avoid it lah. But I think as long as everyone try to be a bit kinder, don't hold too much grudges on the roads. If people want to cut lane, okay lah, just smile and let them cut lah. But of course, please do take advantage of it lah. Otherwise the world will become very chaotic.
I just want to put this out to everyone who doesn't like to drive fast. If you know that you are not someone who likes to drive to the maximum speed limit, please keep to the center or the left lane or expressway. Okay, please do not hog the inner lane because you will cause a lot of road rage. As much as we try to avoid that, but really, because can you imagine yourself on the inner lane at 60, 70 and you have one whole trail of cars behind you?
I can feel the road rage. The whole room is raging.
I'm serious because it's really very frustrating. As much as we want everyone to drive happy and safe, and reach your destination in a within the time frame and stuff like this. Not everyone is so like you to then no, okay? So please keep to the center lane or the left lane. If you are someone who loves to speed, go ahead by all means, okay?
But drive safely.
But please keep to the maximum speed limit, Yes. Now I think the points, the deduction of the points are very high. How much? 24 points for speeding.
Oh.
Yeah, at a fine. So guys, please stay safe.
Yes.
Be safe. Drive safe.
Practice graciousness, practice kindness. The world will be a better place.
And we will see you at our next podcast.
This is ROD.
Bye.